Finally got the rear bumper, guys. Took a while. It came all the way from Cali down to here in Florida. Finally got it in my hands. So now I can complete this car. I'm going to test fit it real quick just to make sure everything fits up, because as you guys know, we had damage in the rear quarter. So I want to make sure everything lines up with tail light as well. Perfect fitment, guys. Very nice fitment. It's going to be very easy to paint this rear bumper. There's literally no damage to it whatsoever, except a few minor scratches. I also block it so we get that nice smooth glass finish, after we paint. All right, got the primer nice and sanded down. Everything's nice and smooth. Burned through a few spots, but that's not a biggie. We'll just touch those up before we paint. Everything looks nice. Look at those body lines. Nice and smooth. Now the only things we need to do is prep this bumper for paint. All I have to do is just scuff it, so sand it with 600 grit. Take off all the little reflectors and little lights. That'll be good to go. And for the bumper, still gotta fix this little spot and this little spot down here, and just scuff it real nice. Obviously fix this. This is kind of a pretty thick gouge. That's all we pretty much need to do. And as for this, we can still adjust this a little bit. So it kind of sucks, guys, because I won't be able to do an inside repair because there's this plastic piece in the way, and this is kind of like plastic welded. So I'm gonna have to do an outside repair. I'm gonna use this tool right here. It's pretty cheap. It's like 35 bucks on Amazon. Let's see how it does. I'm gonna fix this little dent right here. So to fix this, all I'm gonna do is apply some heat with the heat gun, and then I'm gonna push it from the back to see how it's dented in. And I'm gonna push it as far as I can, and then I'm gonna just spray a little bit of water just to cool it down so it stays in that position. All right, the rear side is reinforced. What's pretty neat is it also comes with these. These are for corners, so you can melt it right into that corner, which is pretty cool. So then now we're just gonna go ahead and snip all those little things off. Same over here. And then just grind this side down and over there and apply some plastic Bondo filler. Man, I think I just put a dent in that. Nah, we good. We are good. I use that expensive stuff, boys. We can start sanding. There was a small high spot right here, but I knocked it down. But for some reason, there was a super small low spot that went from here down to there. So I applied a very small coat. And also right here. So we're gonna sand these few spots. And I'm gonna primer them. And then this bumper is gonna be ready for paint. All right, guys, so now we're moving over to painting. As you see, I just made a paint booth inside the garage. It's not too big, not too small, just perfect to paint some panels. Here's how it looks like from inside the shop. I'm still gonna cover the car because as you can see, it's not a perfect seal. So some overspray might get through. I have done this before and I actually did a very good job of keeping the overspray away from this side of the garage, but I'm still gonna take some extra precautions to cover the car so you don't get no overspray. So before I can lay some paint down, I have to seal these two bumpers because they are a different color. They're too dark, and if I paint white over them, the white's gonna be darker than the white that's on the car. But I'm probably also gonna seal this bumper as well because it still has a few little scratches and little burn throughs like this, so we can have a nice and flat paint surface to spray on. I'm starting to kind of second guess myself. This stuff seems like it's pretty dark for some reason. I thought it'd be a lot lighter, but we'll see. I think we'll be fine. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm just gonna degrease all the panels before we spray anything, and then tack rag them, and then we can spray. All right, so we'll let these flash for about 25 minutes. They turned out pretty nice. They're still drying. Once they dry, they're gonna be very flat, and we can start laying some base coat. Oh, we're gonna put the gap on the ring. All right, so we laid 2 nice coats of base. Now it's time to lay this clear. All right, guys, so we got 2 nice coats of clear laid down. Panels look beautiful, not perfect, but definitely a good job in this scenario. All right, guys, everything's painted. Got the quarter panel, the door, the fender, and the hood. These panels turned out very nice. Look how flat the clear laid out. The fender, woo. Clean quarter. I didn't really film this process because I just wanted to get everything finished up as quick as possible. I literally painted all the panels in 1 day. So I moved all these parts out. These parts are probably around 4 hours of cure time. So, I mean, you could touch it, but it's still soft. We're almost close to finished. Just need to put all these panels on, clean the car, do some detailing in the interior because it's kind of dirty in here. Guys, I'm very happy with how this car came out. It looks great. The paint matches very well. You guys can probably see this, but it's fine. I'm gonna end up painting and clear coating the whole hood anyways later on. So that's not a problem. The paint laid very nice. I'm very happy with the results. A lot of hard work went into this build, guys. The only things that I really need to do is I need to just give it a nice detail because it's very dirty inside. And I just need this small little piece, but that's about it. But other than that, the car's all finished. And obviously, we'll do just a little bit of maintenance, maybe change out the coils and spark plugs. And I noticed a slight oil leak like every M54. I hope you guys enjoyed part 2. This is the final part. Stay tuned for more videos. We're going to be doing a few upgrades. We're going to do full bolt-on, a few cosmetics,